Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys! This is Von Ryder, back with another episode of Well Done, my Let's Play on the VintageBeef Fan Server. As some of you know, I've been out of town for about a week, and as things do seem to happen, you come back on, and you find a sign in your front yard. Hey-o, Von! I came to visit, but you weren't here. It seemed a bit hot in your house, so I turned up the AC for you. I left it on after I left. No need to thank you. Heart Fallen Angel, aka Abyssal Spawn. Yeah, this is the guy that moved in next door to me. Well, across the street from me. His spawn, or his nether portal is directly across from mine. Clever guy. Lovely job here. So he lives in a snow biome. I guess he thought it would be fun to cover my house in snow. Not that big of a deal. Kind of annoying, but that'll be easy enough to clean up. I also noticed there was a little bit down here. This is actually where I was when I logged in. And I noticed my brand new beautiful chicken pen had been completely snowed in. Thanks, man. Thanks. So as you can see with my super efficient shovel, this is not a difficult clean. Chickens are doing good. Still haven't figured out quite how to kill them all, but I will do that. Today, though, I wanted to take you guys to the Ender, like I had said I would. And I've also been working in my nether tunnel, so I wanted to show you guys the progress that I've made there. It's not 100% complete, but it's pretty close, and I wouldn't mind some opinions from you guys, letting me know what you think of the progress that I have made. So, I'm going to clean this up really quick. Ugh, look at all this snow. I'm keeping it, though. I'm keeping it all. I'll have some snow blocks. It saves me from someday having to go to a snow biome and... Is it already full again? Oh, I'm just lagging. I'm lagging myself. I also noticed he put his name over there. Yeah, to be fair, I gave him a nice big canvas to do that. But it's all good. I know where you live, man. Revenge will be sweet. Anyway, I'm gonna clean this up, and I will meet you guys back up over at my portal in just a second. Okay, I lied. Before I take you over to my portal, I wanted to show you what I've been working on here. Don't really know why I decided to dig this out in a desert, because digging in a desert is always a nightmare. You dig one hole and all of the sand collapses on you. But anyway, I started digging out this room. Ideally, this will eventually be a big storage room. Kind of sucks I have to walk down so far to get to it, but that's just the best place to avoid the sand. Ran into this little ravine, not a big deal, but you may notice that my inventory, I am missing the ever elusive pick. And I've got some diamonds in my inventory because I wanted to take you guys over to the Ender and show you how that looks and enchant myself up some good working picks. So that's the main reason why I'm going over there, but I also wanted to show it to you guys. So, we will take a quick jaunt over to my nether portal, and you guys can see how that's coming along, and then I will cut back over to the Ender. So, see you in a second. And here we are in my nether portal. It's looking kind of complete. Still got to do a ceiling, and not all of the panels. This is obviously not done, and not all of these panels are done. I'm honestly not sure that I really like this design, this red with the orange. It's kind of abstract. I like the concept of it, the alternating panels, and I like the mushroom stalks alternated with the stone half slabs. So I kind of like it and I kind of don't. So let me know what you guys think. It's not finished, but it's definitely coming along quite nicely. Here's where it's not finished. But for the most part, I'm happy with it. I'd love to know what you guys think. I've also been working a little bit on and off on this. Oh, redid the front. I like my little redstone lamps. So I noticed that somebody had put in the netherrack, the nether brick here, and so I put in, and there was a little bit of smooth stone here, or half slabs, whatever. So I finished that off, and I dug all of this out and prepared this for the wool so that it'll match the later corridor parts. So this part is coming along. I live way at the end of this tunnel, but it'll be nice. See, this is how the rest of it looks. So this obviously needs to look like that, and the ceiling needs to get fixed and everything. I don't really want to do it, but I want to look nice, so I've slowly been working on that. Anyway, the walk to the Ender is a bit long, so I will bring you guys back when I'm at the end of that corridor. Alright, and here is the portal to the end. I like the way that it looks. Very cool with the end stone mixed in with the nether brick and then the obsidian pillars. I just think it looks neat. Nice design there. I really like the way the whole area looks. Everything that they've done in here I think looks really nice. And so I've been wanting to show you guys how it all looks. Of course, you first have to go through the stronghold. Whee! Alright, so from this side you've got the beef crying tears, which I think is hilarious. I don't know why, but I think it's hilarious. So there's, of course, the dangerous, the end. You have to bring lots of food when you come here. So I've got a lot of chicken, and I've got half a stack of beef with me, so I should be good to enchant everything I need. I meant to bring some bread and stick it in one of the chests over here, but forgot. This is how you get back when you're done. You just jump in there. Doesn't this look nice? Everything's really nicely done. All of the areas are just too high so that the Enderman can't get to you, which of course is very important. There's one spot where it's not, where sometimes there's an Enderman, but I've never had any problems going through here. But as I run, I want to say I had a really nice vacation. Went with my family. This is all water, so you don't get wet. So you don't get attacked by Endermen. I went with my family on this trip, and I'm of an age where I'm a little too old to really be staying in the same hotel room with my parents. And I'm not like 14 or something. I'm an adult. No way that you look at it am I not an adult. So I stayed with my parents in order to save on having a hotel room, and my brother, his wife, and his son stayed in another hotel room. And that's okay, but after 5 days we were all pretty sick of it. Not necessarily sick of each other, but we really all wanted some personal space. You can hear some jingling in the background. That is my cat. But so I had a good time, but I really just needed to have some private time, some personal space, and didn't have a lot of that. So wasn't as great as I wanted it to be. So this is the Ender. They've got, of course, this area up here. Now there used to be a whole cool thing up here that would divided this into two, so you could close one off, so two people could use it at the same time. Obviously they've changed it recently because not a lot of people were using it. This is gonna get loud, so I will continue my story when I'm back over in enchanting, and I will be back with you in a second. Alright, so I've got my first 50 levels. We're gonna drop this guy in here, and I'm going for pure 50. There's a 49, I probably should have taken it. I'm not too picky. I just want a good working pick. Last time I was in here, I was trying to enchant a Silk Touch, and I enchanted 6 picks and did not get one Silk Touch pick. Some of them were really good picks, Efficiency 5, but they both have Fortune 3 on them, so I'm kind of hesitant to use them as working picks. I would like to just get an Efficiency 5 that doesn't have doesn't have a Silk Touch or doesn't have Fortune or anything on it. So, okay, if I get another 49, I'm taking it. I look forward to 1.3 where a lot of this gets resolved, because not only is the grinding tedious, even with this fast XP grinder, just clicking like this is just so annoying, and it's just not perfect, it's why am I getting level 9 and 10, level 11, all the way up to 50, there should just be 40 through 50. I shouldn't have to just sit here and click through this crap. It's just tedious. But I did have a nice vacation. The times that I wasn't being frustrated with my family were nice. We went to Universal Studios, and I hadn't been in a while, so it was nice to ride all those rides and see some of those things again. And my nephew went with us, and he is 9, so he is of the age where these things are actually starting to be interesting. Of course, he complains and complains and complains waiting in line, and then has such fun on the rides. I I love my nephew, but being around him definitely reassures me pretty much daily that I don't ever want kids of my own. I mean, maybe when I'm like 50 and old and curmudgeon-y, but right now, man, no way. No way do I have the patience to deal with that. The best thing about my nephew is that I can hang out with him, do all the fun things, and then when he starts getting cranky, I can give him back to my brother and be done with it. Okay, this is taking too long, so I will bring you guys back when I hit a 50. Finally. Okay. Let's see how we do. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency 4. Well, at this point I'm going to have so many freaking Fortune 3 picks that I am going to be having no problem with using one as a working pick. But I brought enough diamonds to do a couple more picks and a shovel, so I'm going to do that. Over here they've got some the Ender Emasculator. Yeah, they call this the ball dropper as opposed to the Ender. What you do is, if you don't want to take all your Ender pearls back with you, you just load them in here, and then people can come out and, you know, grab some Ender pearls if they need them for whatever reason, which I think is nice because people's inventories get so clogged with these things. It's nice to have a use for them, so I will happily replenish them, and that way I can pick up the ones that are up there and take some back myself. There's plenty enough for everyone. So I'm going to do another level, and I will tell you a little bit more about my vacation when I get back to another level 50. So see you in a second. Alright, we are back to another level 50. Everything is good. Still picking up a couple of my little experience orbs. Doing quite nicely. I'm halfway to 51. And I just thought I would take you with me as I crafted my next pick and started the enchant. One of the things that was the highlight of my vacation was with my nephew. I brought my laptop with me. He's 9, so he's not quite old enough to really do Minecraft, but I play it all the time, and anything I do he thinks is just cool. So if he comes over to my house and sees me playing it, he wants to participate. And my laptop is not really powerful enough to run Minecraft. Not well anyway, but it does play YouTube videos, so I thought what would be a fun thing to do with my 9-year-old nephew is show him some of these videos that I'm always watching. So I started him out on UHC Season 3, which is how I got introduced to Mindcrack as well. Now, he had previously seen me watching Kurt J. Max. He did one of his milestone videos, the Race for the Wool, with it was his team, his KGB's team versus Team something, I think is what they called themselves. Good, Pause, Etho, and Zisto. And he watched a little bit of that with me and just thought Pause was so cool with his bow and shooting everything and being hardcore. And so I knew he would like UHC 3 because Pause is always pretty badass in UHC. So we watched that. We watched mostly from Beef's perspective because my nephew is 9 and Pause likes to swear quite a bit. But we did jump over occasionally, and he really enjoyed it. We got through episode 4, which I won't spoil it for you if you guys haven't seen it, but things happen in episode 3 that made him... It rattled his belief in Pause, which is nice. I think he should know that everybody is human and we all are good and bad in our own way. Also, Kurt is awesome, and he needs to appreciate how awesome Kurt is, and I will be the one to prime him on how awesome that is. Alright, so I will bring you guys back when I get to a level 50 again. Finally, I should seriously not have to sit here for 10 minutes clicking just to get a level 50, but let's see what we get. Efficiency 5! Yay! Hurrah! Huzzah! 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 Whatever. That is what I wanted! That is what I wanted! Alright, let's see if we can fill up any more of these. We can. So I will do that. I would also like to get a nicer shovel, or just an extra shovel, so I will do that as well, but I'm going to fill this up first. So yeah, I had a nice time introducing my nephew to UHC. I'm sure we will watch some more of them next time we get together. We did a little drawing as well. Nothing really great, but a little fun. Let me turn this down, because I'm going to talk while we watch this. While I'm not the best artist in the world. I can certainly draw better than a 9-year-old. Well, at least better than my nephew. And so he definitely enjoys watching me draw, and so I was doing a little doodling for him, especially like when we were at dinner and, he would get anxious to get done, and, the family is sitting around reminiscing and talking about politics or other old people stuff. I would start drawing, little pauses on the table or whatever, and shooting monsters and things, which he really enjoyed. But, of course, those got thrown away, so no pictures for you guys. But that was a lot of fun. And speaking of Paws, if you guys watch his mailbag Thursdays, or whatever he calls it, when he opens his post office box stuff, you may have noticed that he received some more magnets from me. As some of you may know, I did a clay figure of Beef, and Beef does not have a post office box. So as a way to get it to him without, being a creepy fan and asking Beef for his home address, which I wouldn't do and wouldn't ever expect him to give me, and without him, having to actually open up a P.O. box of his own, I offered to send it to Paws if Paws would forward it on to Beef, since they're both in Canada. I know Paws is in Winnipeg and Beef is in Toronto, so it's not like they're actually next door to each other, but they're friends, and I figure Beef doesn't mind giving his address to Paws, so anyway, it's Daddy Fat Sack. Anyway, that means that Paws got the figure, and of course I included something for Paws in the package, which was the magnets that you see him opening in that video. He seems to enjoy them, and put them on his fridge, and tweeted a picture of the magnets on his fridge, which I thought was pretty awesome, and he even said he'd put them on his car if he ever gets a car, which is even more awesome. And Paws, if you ever want any more of those magnets and you happen to watch this video, you just hit me up and I will let you know, because I guarantee if you put that sweet Indian face magnet on your car, it will get stolen. Either from Paws fans or from strangers who think it's awesome and like Minecraft. So just let me know if you ever need any magnets. So other things that we did on the vacation, we went to Hearst Castle, which is, for those of you who are not familiar with it, it's a resort that was built, well, it's not really a resort, it was a house that was built in the 1930s by William Randall Hearst, who, became really rich by finding silver in California. And, as these crazy rich Californians did back in the 1930s, he built a crazy empire. It's not quite a castle, certainly not, by the European standards, but it's a really big house, and it's got some crazy amazing pools and art and history to it. So we took one of the smaller tours. I had been there when I was very young, but I didn't have any memory of it. Daddy Fat Zack was slain by an Enderman, but he is not here, so I don't think it was my Endermans. So that was pretty cool. There was one pool called the Neptune Pool, and I took some pictures of it, so I'll actually put one on screen right here, so you can see what it looks like. Very cool. I really loved the way it looked, and the weather there was beautiful. Where I live in California, it was like 100 degrees outside, but at the Hearst Castle, it was a cool 65. Just beautiful weather. You could see the ocean from where we were sitting, and I could have just sat on one of the chairs there and enjoyed the weather and the sun and everything for an hour at least. Unfortunately, and this is part of the problem of, traveling with family, is everybody was restless and everybody wanted to go and do something, eat something, go. So, although we sat there for about 10 minutes, I didn't really get to relax, didn't get to have quite the experience there that I wanted. Not a huge deal. I live about 4 to 6 hours of driving time away from Hearst Castle, so it's far away, but it's not like insurmountably far away. It's not like I have to get on a plane to get there or anything. So I may go back someday and get to enjoy it on my own time, or with some of my friends who are a little more on the same level as I am. This is why I brought Beef, because you get so hungry doing this. The other thing, we went to the beach. We sat on the beach a little bit, but we didn't. The problem with having a 9-year-old is as soon as he sees the beach, he wants to swim. And going with his grandparents, which are my parents, they want to spoil him rotten. So we were out at lunch, and he saw the ocean, and he saw this guy renting wetsuits, and so he begged and wanted to get a wetsuit and go swimming, which is great, except for the fact that none of the rest of us had brought our beach gear, and instead of driving, the 15 minutes back to the hotel and getting our stuff and coming back, they just rented it, and then we all had to roll up our jeans or whatever and try to make do with what the stuff we had with us. So that was really frustrating, and as a result, I didn't really get to have that relaxing period on the beach that I wanted to. I did listen to the Mindcrack podcast while I was out there, the latest one, number 4 or 3 or something, so that was kind of cool, but not what I wanted. I'm of the age where I want to sit on the beach with my pina colada in my hand and, watch the waves and get a little buzzed and feel nice and comfortable, and I didn't quite get that experience because we weren't in the right place for it. On the positive side, my nephew got to have a lot of fun, and he was out there boogie boarding in his wetsuit for hours, so I guess, it worked out. It was one of those vacations that wasn't as relaxing as you wanted it to be. I don't know if you guys have ever had those, but I had fun, but it wasn't as fun as I wanted it to be. And of course, the drive home was really long. We ended up coming home through LA traffic at rush hour, which takes forever. And I am at level 51. You guys are so interesting to talk to, I'm not even paying attention. So let's get all of my lovely balls. Yes, my balls. Thank you. Get in me, balls. Thank you. And these, and I will go make another pick. And I'm not even gonna, okay. I will make my pick, and then we will see if magically, somehow... Actually, I don't really need another pick. Let's make a shovel, and then maybe I will finish this off with a sword. We'll see. Level 50 off the start? No. Yes? No. Yes? No. Yes? No. Yes? Alright, I'll bring you guys back when I get level 50. Okay, I'm at level 49, and I am content with that. I don't have the patience to sit here forever and get it. So, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency 4 on a shovel. Fortune 3 on a shovel. I guess that's flint? What else do you need fortune for? That's kind of weird. Anyway, let's finish sticking... that is not what I meant to do. Crap. Stop. Where do these even eject to? Here? Oh well, I don't know what I'm doing now. Is it just going to eject all of them until the end of time? Do I stop it? Oh god, what have I done? Anyway, are they all ejecting now? Oh crap, I started that one. What have I done? They're all ejecting now, aren't they? How do you stop it? Oh crap, that's watermelons. So, this thing is really well done. I just don't necessarily know how it all works. And they changed the gate that I was talking about. They changed that because a lot of people were getting logged out and then getting stuck on top of this thing, which is not that fun. So, let's see. I know that there is a watermelon chest over here. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I meant to bring some bread over here and stick it in there, so I may do that someday. I've got the stack of bread at my house. Just haven't done it. Is this still going? Man, where are they all going to, though? Or are they just ejecting them into space? I thought that this was a dispenser that you could grab them and use them, but maybe they're just... I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, what does the sign say? Don't want your pearls, use the dispensers. But what do the dispensers do with them? Whatever. Okay. We got our shovel. I'm going to do one more level 50 into a sword, and I will bring you guys back when I am enchanting that. Alright, we are at level 50, and let's enchant the heck out of this sword. Knockback 2, looting 3. Well, I've never had a looting sword, so that's kind of cool. And it's not, Bane of Arthropod, so I will take that. Anyway, that is about it. I think I'm going to head back now. trying to think if I have anything else to tell you guys about. Well, if you did see that magnet on Paus's video and you like that magnet, you have a chance to win your very own UHC style magnet like that. I am giving away 2 of them in my contest. You can see it. I'll link it in the description as well. It's a writing contest. You have to write 3 to 5 sentences on something positive that Minecraft has taught you, and it will be judged based on punctuation and proper grammar and everything. So certainly doable. I've gotten quite a few entries, but I certainly have room for more. The contest runs until August 12th, so you've got about 2 weeks left to get an entry in. Plenty of time to write it up, so hope to see some more entries coming in after that. You can also win a small little Mindcrack logo magnet. So there's definitely some cool prizes available if you want to subscribe to me and enter that contest. I highly recommend it. But this is the ball dropper. I think it looks great. Don't you like the way that it looks? And it feels relatively safe. Occasionally you'll get hit by an Enderman, and of course if you're stupid you can die, but overall I really like it. It feels really safe and good. A lot safer than some of the other ones. And the best thing is, you end up back in your house, spazzing out on top of your bed. The heck? That was weird. Anyway, I think that is about it. I haven't done any more work on the house itself. I mean, the outside structure. I got my Skittle sheeps going over there still. Guess I can take this sign down. Well, my inventory's full, so I will take care of that in a minute. I think that's it. So, back from a vacation. Hopefully I will get another Minecraft manhunt up in the next couple days. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Von Ryder. I will see you on the next one.